Hello and welcome to FamilyCraft. This is FamilyCraft Dad, and actually, you know what? I shouldn't be saying welcome to FamilyCraft anymore because, see, now there actually is a FamilyCraft server, which you guys will be seeing sooner than later. Yeah, I should be saying hello and welcome to MumboCraft, or hello and welcome to Mumbo Jumbo's Patreon server. MumboCraft definitely rolls off the tongue a little better, but yeah, I think I'm going to do that from now on for these videos, simply because it makes a little more sense. But anyways, I am in a strange place, aren't I? This actually is more strange than it looks. This is obviously a mushroom biome, and actually, believe it or not, this is a landlocked mushroom biome, and it's landlocked with an extreme hills, which is pretty darn crazy. But anyways, this is a really large mushroom biome. So the idea behind this biome, the reason why we have this, is actually we are planning on doing, actually beyond planning, they have already gotten started on an underground city, or a dwarven city. And it's directly under me. So here, I'm going to hop right in here and take a little ride down. Take a look. You can only see little bits and pieces as I go down, but we'll just wait. Down we go, down we go, down we go. All right, here we go. They have cut out this entire area. It's crazy. Crazy. But they have made these walkways and everything, and they've kind of plotted everything out. They started these walls over here. But as a designer myself, they worked on this really hard while I was sick this last week. That 500 subscriber video was not meant to be the main video, but it had to be because I actually came down with strep throat, and there was no way I was doing a video with that. So I am happy to be back on my feet and ready to go. But I've come over here. I knew they were starting on this. And I came over here and I'm like, oh, this needs me a little bit. And they've been saying that. They're like, we need you to come and help. And I'm like, I'm too sick. It's been a thing. But here I am. I am down here and I'm hoping to take a little bit of time and kind of organize things. And I kind of been floating around, looking around at this, and I've come up with some ideas. First off, it's a bit silly to have the portal all the way up there. I mean, originally that made sense before the hole was here. But now that the hole is here, we need to make a portal room down here. I think what better place than this little clock tower they made. So I'm thinking I'm going to put the portals in here. And then I've got, there's all those chests up there as well with all the stuff that they need to build. So I'm thinking about taking all those chests and moving them down like into this room over here. Or actually, that's not centered. I'm thinking this one going right into here and then making a little chest room for all those. That way all our stuff is down here, and also when you first get here, you come right in here. At first I was thinking, well, gosh, how am I going to do an entrance to this area from up above? I mean, this is such a massive area. I'd have to cut away this wall, kind of come up with a big archway maybe, and then like a big stairway that kind of like wound all the way up so that it looked natural and worked. And I was looking at that going, I don't know. And it didn't really make sense to have the entrance be like a mushroom biome. The only reason why we have this in a mushroom biome, by the way, is we wanted to keep things more moody down here. Over here near, actually, this is FamilyCraft Mom's build. She's the first one to build a full-on build over here. But it's coming out really nice. But the idea was, as you walk on this redstone, it's going to light up the way. And the idea is to have it really moody over here. Kind of like over here, as you can see, it's a little more moody. And you can't really do that if you got mobs spawning everywhere. So they decided to do it under a mushroom biome. Makes sense. Makes total sense. I have to eat a little bit. This is probably one of the longest clips I've ever done in quite some time. I've actually gone through all my food. That's impressive. But anyways, yeah, I've gone away from the idea of trying to do a big entrance. And I'm thinking, why don't we just have the portal actually come down into here? I think that's what we're going to do. And so I'm going to take the time and kind of clean it all up. Maybe move this this pyramid somewhere else. Maybe make that one a little bigger and put it on there. I just want to clean up this center area a little bit. Get it ready for actual production. Yeah, so I'll get back to you when that's all done. All right, I know this episode has absolutely nothing to do with Sky City or my base, but yeah, some people have been doing some things at my base. Straight away, I see this this here nice pond and everything, which is actually quite nice. I like it. And over here, we've got some signs. So let's take a read. For someone who owns a shop for landscaping in Market Plaza, we thought that your base was lacking some landscaping. Hope you can promote your landscaping. 10-5 and jam. So, all right. Apparently, they brought nature to my build, as my slogan says. Actually, this is looking pretty good, but it looks like they did some stuff to my base too. Oh, yeah, That's a whoa. What's this? What did they give me? No, wait. I have to check. Hold on. I'm gonna use a little mod powers to see what's going on here. That right there is that's Pony Butts. This is her last day, isn't it? This is the 29th, the leap day. Oh, wow. Okay, so she's going around. I guess she's going around giving out some stuff here. Because I think it's her last day on the server today. So, well, that's kind of cool. But, oh, man, all these nature. Oh, let's go up to the top of the base, see what I can find. All right. Well, yeah, they have done some stuff up here. They added all these vines and this here floating tree that I am so not okay with. They know how much I hate floating trees. Oh, that needs to go. I need to go get some dirt and climb up there and chop that down. I can't have it. Can't have it. Nope. Can't be done. All right. That clears that up. No more tree. But you know what? I think I'm going to keep some of this. I might end up capping off these here vines. I don't want them dropping all the way down, but I kind of like it here because if you like come off the edge, you don't actually fall. See that? I mean, you have a second to catch yourself. It's nice. But anyways, yeah, okay. Back to the project. All right. Well, we have cleared out a lot of the mess here. All those chests up there are all taken down, except for that one. I didn't even think about that one that's just kind of floating there, isn't it? And that random web.
Actually, that one is someone else's. Somebody came to help for like one layer and put that there. I think it has cobblestone in it, so that might be useful for me.
Yeah, we'll have to go up there and grab some of that stuff and bring it over. But we've got. Oh, first off, you're probably wondering who this voice is. That is Tombot, and actually this here build is his grandiose idea. It all came from his little brain. I mean, his big brain, his awesome brain. Oh man, I don't think I can. Yeah. I dig out of that hole. But anyways, yeah, this is his big idea, and yeah, I think it's gonna come out really cool. There's still a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, there's these pyramids that are kind of in the way, and we're thinking we might put those off to the corners or sides or whatever to try to kind of get them out of the way. Right, yeah, just put them as part of the wall probably. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And that way they're not in the way of, all these roads and everything. And then here's the chest room. Moved all that stuff into here. So it's all nice and organized. Took a second for those entities to load. There they are. But anyways, yeah. Look at how many pickaxes they went through. Look at this.
Oh, there was about 30 that broke.
That's ridiculous. That's just nuts. All right, well, we have gotten a lot done here. There's Tombot. He's kind of putting the finishing touches on these lantern areas and the streetlights. That's a better way of saying it. But yeah. It's coming out really good. We've gotten all this organized. The roads look a little better because we put the stairs on the side rather than half slabs, and I think that looks a lot better. It marks out these plots a lot better. And speaking of plots, we've got Lieutenant Colonel Thorne's gotten interested, and he's going to be building something here. Don't know what yet. It's going to be circular, whatever it is. And he's got grass growing, so that's a thing. So yeah, we're getting there. Now I have the crazy job of having to do these side walls here and the ceiling, kind of getting it looking a little more natural, less just cut it out of the ground. So that should be interesting project, and I think I'm going to be doing it in replay. So, yeah, here we go. Well, that there was a lot of work. Oh my goodness. I started out on this project thinking to myself, I'm gonna design these walls, and I'm gonna do all sorts of fun stuff on them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my time and make it nice and clean, cut it all up, make it nice flat surface to play with, so I can get started on my big project for this week. And come to find out, cleaning it up was my big project for this week. It was a lot more work than I expected, and sadly, I am all out of time for this week. I wish I could do more, but I guess, hey, something to look forward to for next week, but also something to look forward for the rest of this week. I have a couple more videos coming, so yeah, keep your eyes open for that. It's going to be a little different, but a lot of fun. So, well, at least I think it's fun. But anyways, that is indeed all the time I have for this week. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. I have. And if you really liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. And I'd really love it if you were to subscribe. But this has been FamilyCraft. Toodles.